Hello, everybody. What is up? My name is JSalmon07, and welcome to the Super Mario Odyssey Any Percent S Division League. We have between DannyGeffen and SMODavid. Like I said, my name is JSalmon07. I'm joined here with BP.
Hello, what's up?
Not much. So yeah, we also have DannyGeffen and VC for a little bit of a pre-interview. So how
Yeah.
you feeling? How you feeling about the race?
You gonna pull out the jump, grab, clean, climb in the any percent race today?
Yeah, no, I'm not very confident. I made 1-0 today, and my gameplay hasn't been that great, so
Dang.
I'll see how it goes. Maybe
That's the
sub-hour.
confidence we like to hear.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Nah, you're gonna do fine, man.
We'll see.
Yeah, excited to watch this race. You're very evenly matched, it looks like. So
That's true.
both. Yeah.
I did get a sand gold like 2 minutes before this, so like
So
0.1.
I'm just gonna
maybe-
match that easy peasy in the run, I guess.
Yeah, I'll just get like a 101 with a 1002 sand.
No, you'll do better than that.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right. Well, it looks like they're both getting ready for DSCA. You guys getting ready with the
Whoever
offsets?
wins this race, they will be moving on in.
Wait, what date is David going to? I didn't realize 2055 still had times set for DSTA. That's okay, it is too high. Wait,
Okay.
I'm confused. Is that gonna work? Well, either way, it looks like they're both set up on DSTA. We got Danny with the classy April 4th, 2004, the 40404. And then David rocking the Pi Day, which I always got to respect the Pi Day. It's coming up. It's coming up soon. Stay tuned. Your local
great.
Pi Man will definitely be celebrating. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get into this really quickly. David, oh, there we are. David actually did get a PB of 58:37 recently, so the PB on the screen is a little bit off, but not too far off, obviously. And then Danny's still rocking the 58:43, so only 7 seconds separating these two runners. It's sure to be a really close race. Obviously, Danny not the most confident, but I don't think either of them has been really focusing on any percent recently. Maybe getting into it in the future, but either way, this is sure to be a cool race, and looks like we're getting started. Looks like David's offset's a little bit different, but that will get rectified very shortly.
Yeah, got it fixed out. So whoever wins this race will end up competing in the losers finals against, I think, Speed SMO. So that'd also be another really good race. Excited to see who's able to make it out and face them, because whoever wins that race in the losers finals, they'll face VGR in like the grand finals. That'll be pretty crazy.
Dang. Yeah. Double elimination brackets are always hype. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, they get super cool at the ending.
Yeah, for sure. I like the idea of getting two shots as well, because so much can go wrong in a speed run. It's always nice to have a little bit of buffer so that you can have one
Yeah,
race
for
that doesn't
sure.
go quite as well as you want it to.
Yeah, and you can have like the people, like I think David, who he's been in like I think maybe DannyGeffen too, but they both like got knocked out in the second round, and they're
Oh, wow.
able to make it all the way back here and are now competing for another chance at in the victory.
Yeah, awesome stuff. But right now, we just got classic cap things, getting all the fast movement out of the way. You got spin pounds rolling, two fastest movement mechanisms on the ground, and then we got captures. Very important mechanic of the game. Gonna be working some frog vectors, getting the maximum possible speed by going diagonally in the air. And then just like that, 20 seconds later, we're already out of frog room. Very quick. Oh, David with the based vault left side setup. Actually, slightly faster than the other vault setup. Switching to it recently. About even with triple jumps when you do it that way.
I hate to see the vault left side, honestly. Triple's where it's at.
Bro, triple is one, less consistent to actually get the triple jump. Two, easier to do slowly, and overall just not the way to do it. So if anybody's learning this game, 100% recommend vault left side. You can get 216s. I'm sure David has it. Well, maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But I have a 216 gold with vault left side. Other people have 216 gold. I think Buster Doggy does vault left side. Like, go
Yeah,
for
he
it.
does vault left side.
It's the way.
I have a 218 with triple though, but it's also on physical, so I lose like a second, you know.
Oh, that's true.
But
True. Physical.
I
is
don't
kinda
even do
good.
water roll.
Dude, you know what's really... Let's go VGR Vault Gig. You know what's really sad though? My moon gold is still from physical, and I had physical a year and a half ago, and it loses 1.8 seconds. So apparently I just am really washed at moon.
Yeah, I think in total it physical loses about like 11 seconds over the speed run, but in moon alone it almost loses 2 seconds like right away.
Yep.
It's a lot of time loss.
Moon, Cap, and then is it Ruin that are a lot?
Moon and Cloud also are a lot. They are all over
Yeah.
a second.
Yeah, those are the main time losses. All the other kingdoms pretty comparable. I think Night Metro is
Yeah.
actually like a few frames faster.
Wait, really? Oh, that's wild. I didn't know
That was really old timing, and then loads are always variable, even within physical and digital, so hard to say.
Yeah.
It looks like both of them gonna get a solid dino skip, no DSS action here today. I know it's a pretty risky trick, but I'm sure they're both pretty familiar with it because it's pretty necessary to get fast times like 58:37, and some routes, especially APC, benefit highly from DSS, excuse me, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. I actually don't know. I haven't done APC in a while, so maybe you don't need it. I don't know, but either way, no use sensing that, risking that in a race, and both going to be super even at the end of this Mountain Brutal fight.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if you don't do DSS, not anything really big going on in Cap or Cascade Kingdom. The real tricks kind of start coming out in Sand Kingdom. It's where time losses can start to stretch out.
Yeah, Sand go crazy with the time losses that it can happen. So hopefully they're able to hold it
Yeah.
together. Before that, do
Mhm.
either of these guys go for chest clip? Do you know?
I
We'll
think
find out.
DannyGeffen does. I have no idea about SMO David though.
Super Mario Odyssey David, the purple coin expert himself. No chest clip from him, but looks like Danny will be going for it. Interesting setup, but that's going to make it. Let's see if he bonks outside. No bonk. Let's go.
Nice. Oh wow! Just like that, it's synced up. Just
Yeah,
from
Danny
the
actually
chest
took the
clip
lead.
there. That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know why that worked. No, that was good.
Yeah.
I called that. I know my chest clips. I go really YOLO with my chest clips, so I'm pretty comfortable knowing when they work, even when it doesn't look like it. But that's going to be around a 5:31, 5:32 exit on the screen. Might be a little bit different on their splits, but either way, really, really synced up going to Sand. Honestly, it'll be interesting to see how mashing changes that, because mashing can lose a surprising amount of time. Like, I know in Root, like, there we go. David's already saving a little bit of time on just this mashing alone. It's
Crazy.
really interesting to see how fast they're mashing. It looks like the tech skip from David was a little bit faster, but then Danny's been having a lot faster tech smashing and saved a couple of frames. But then,
Yeah.
is that a load
Interesting.
difference? Yeah. Interesting stuff.
Yeah, that's actually very interesting. Seeing like they're like very side by side, like and seeing how Danny was just doing faster at like the actual tech smashing, but David with the better cutscene skips. That's actually really interesting to see.
Yeah, for sure. But now it looks like both of them are going to go for reverse town.
Let's go.
Oh, did David bonk?
I'm both kind of messing up.
I'm getting so much whiplash from how synced this is, because I swear that somebody's ahead and then it looks like the other screen's slightly ahead. Now David with the very slight lead. Both of them hitting DSTA.
Yeah.
Oh, Danny having a little bit of trouble getting the seed boon.
Maybe awkward movement now. Yeah, he's got it.
Oh, that's smart. I always try to YOLO, not nice spin throw from David.
Yeah.
Did they both do that? Okay, no, just David.
Oh.
That's ooh, that's.
Oh, that was weird.
I don't like that
from
movement from David. I really don't. I
Yeah.
cannot endorse that, but he makes it work. Now gonna go for Hayano Bird. Oh,
Oh, David with the miss, but Danny
there we
got
go.
it.
Danny taking the lead.
Yeah, that's definitely the hardest part of Reverse Town. That's definitely why I haven't added it yet. It's
Hardest
very
part of the
annoying
run,
to get.
dude.
Honestly, yeah, I can see that. I didn't see. Did they go for the Sandfire? The brand new shot saves
Yeah,
0.2.
David got. David got. It's a crazy 0.2 time save 'cause it seems easy, but I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, Sam.
But it looked like David got good speed from the Sandfire, and it's also a really low risk strat. Basically, the way that slope physics work. Okay, also Drab. We should. Oh no, that's actually a really big time loss. Not good. I feel like it's actually faster to get alcove later. You know, because now we come back to this area of sand.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a little bit faster, but either way, gonna make it work.
Probably, yeah. No, for sure.
Either
yeah.
way, sticking to the traditional sand route, that's a lot of time loss, especially with the new sand route, because you need to go all the way back up, make sure you spawn the crate moon. You can't do any sort of weird backup shenanigans. You need to just drop down, go over there. I tested it out as faster to get alcove right before chest clip. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm guessing you mean platform clip. But yeah, that's basically what I was thinking, but either way.
Okay. Yeah, interesting.
Unfortunate stuff from David. Let's see if he can make up some time on potentially this platform clip. Kind of hard to figure
Let's
out your
go.
timing.
W down throw from David.
Why? What made that a W down throw? Just out of
I
curiosity.
don't know. It's a style, you know, doing it where it's like completely like.
Oh no, Daddy! No, that's so bad. David too, no. Dude, this new route, this new sand route is so annoying. It's just there's so many things that can go wrong and lose you so much time.
Yeah, for sure.
But it looks like David somehow managed to get a lucky cycle off of that. Oh wait, is he gonna capture? No, he's fine.
Nah, he's good. He's good.
Yeah.
Wow, crazy Sand Kingdom so far. Wild.
Did he go in bounds?
In, isn't it? That clipping in?
Yep, he went. David, no.
I'm not even trying the pipe clip.
Well, no.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, not even trying like a really freaking hard clip.
I don't know. I see everyone doing it when they like kill it in a run, so I don't know how hard it actually is.
It's really difficult.
Yeah,
Sand
I
debt
believe
practice
it.
absolutely not paying off. Well, hey, you got the lead, man.
Yeah. David not getting a single coin. I guess he really doesn't need it. He's gonna get the cloud hint. Alright, fair enough, honestly.
Pipe clip isn't hard. Shut up. Okay? It's hard. I'm bad at roll cancel clips. Okay? Stop making fun of me. Yeah. I believe the pipe clip in sand is very similar to the one in the sewer in Metro.
Yeah.
Although,
Makes sense.
however, if they're different, that's probably why I'm bad at both.
Yeah.
But yeah, essentially you're able to clip out of bounds with both pipes in the sewer and in the pipe area in sand, and then that saves a little bit of time moving around and talking to the Sphinx. But ideally you just stay out of bounds the whole time, and unfortunately David going a little bit too fast when grabbing the moon and going a little bit too far past the border.
Yeah, I mean, David, this is probably worst case scenario out of like for a CCS exit. Very big gap between him and DannyGeffen right now.
Yeah, this is looking like a dark side. Sorry to roast David so much. It's just this is a hard run. Sand, like we said, is one of the easiest kingdoms to lose a lot of time. But here's another potential time loss. Lay clip. Oh, but that's so clean. Wait, that fake? That was
How?
fake?
That looks like a fake. Maybe it was the camera was kind of weird.
That's so. What?
Oh.
Why did the? I'm so
Okay.
confused.
Sure.
And I'm more confused. How did Danny recognize that it was still gonna clip? Like he threw Cappy a second time,
I know,
knowing that the second one would go through. What? He didn't reposition at all. Let's see if David can get it a little bit quicker though.
Also, David went for the triple jump moon clip. Did not get it, unfortunately.
Oh, I missed
Kind
that.
of looks like he doesn't really know the setup very well. This is
He's
not.
way too far to the
He's
right.
way too far to the right. Yeah.
They're way too far to the right. But there, yeah, that was to the left.
Oh.
Okay, that'll good. That's good. Okay.
There we go. All right.
That's so much time lost, though. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, this is like probably like 40-second difference.
Fastest fake I've ever seen, says Danny in chat. So true. Now, finishing off Lake Kingdom. Why
Let's
are
go.
you... Okay.
The camera clip that saves like 0.5 barely.
And realistically nothing. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Has there been a
I've
faster
seen-
setup for that come out?
Yeah,
Or-
I think so. I've seen a lot of runners doing it. Like I know Tyrone, Stravos, they've all been doing it in their runs in comp style.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
surprises me because it was agreed upon for a while not to save time over the new camera manip strat we might see David go for, but interesting. Might need to look into that myself. That's a strat that's very, very useful for other longer categories because a lot of the time you need to exit the secret room area after
Yeah.
going into it. And if you can just look through the wall and just yell very loudly about the secret little room that she's trying to keep hidden from everybody else so you can hear through the walls, then
Yep.
I don't know. It saves a little bit of time over actually going inside. But Wooded! Speaking of time loss.
Oh boy. Man, I love Wooded Kingdom.
Wooded is definitely one of the coolest kingdoms in the run, but that's because there's a lot of tricks that are really impressive, like Nut Clip and the ramp triple, flower road skip, etc. But all those are not easy by any means and will lose a lot of time if you fail. So it's a very punishing kingdom. Not many people have bothered looking into going into deep woods as a backup, so it's lots of opportunities to demonstrate some really cool skill, but then also to lose a lot of time. So hopefully we'll be seeing a really clean Wooded from Danny. I know he goes for some pretty cool stuff. Starting off with a really nice Shirane. Getting both of the fast ones, very nice. Spin throw
That was
on
a
the upper.
sexy.
It was
speed
also
up,
slower,
boy.
but it's okay.
Nah, it's fine. It looks better, all right? It looks better.
Exactly. I used to do the same thing, and then I'm like, wait, that's just straight up slower because you need to get Cappy to go around the uproot. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
There's a cool one that I don't know why nobody goes for in the tower that actually is exactly even and, in my opinion, more consistent than doing the roll cancel into the uproot, but we'll see if anybody shows off the alternative strat there. But that was a really fast out of bounds from Danny. That very nice nut clip movement so far. See this ramp? Very, very good. Super clean nut clip movement overall for Danny. That was super impressive. Textbook movement, honestly.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think Wooded Kingdom, in my opinion, I think it has like the most like root or like ability to show how good you actually are in it. Like it's like a really good mix of tricks and like actual movement.
What is this movement from Danny?
No.
I'm sorry, David. The down throw roll cancel cap return jump into a triple jump up throw bounce to set up nut clip and a very good out of bounds so far. Let's see if he goes for ramp triple. Oh, taking a super tight line to the ramp, getting the triple jump. That's not gonna make it up top. Good call, good call. But other than that, super clean
beautiful
movement.
for both runners. Wow, this is actually going insane so far.
Yeah. Wooded, normally one of the kingdoms you see leads really extend or deplete. So
Ramp or roll boost FRS.
that saves like 0.2.
That's it. Let's go. A funny.
The
Dang.
funny emote.
This is like great. Wait, this is actually like a really good Wooded from Danny.
Yeah, I haven't seen any mistakes. Oh, that's a little bit of a far angle, but no worries.
Probably gonna beat my gold, which is like really good for my level, but dang.
I'm still rocking a 503.
I'm a 502. Dang.
Yeah, David going for his own flower road skip. I'm honestly really impressed that Danny hit the roll boost. I was talking about something else at the time, but that's a really difficult time save that he just hit no problem.
Sure.
And going for that Shrine mount.
Little time loss from Danny, but
What
doing
happened?
fine.
Not getting the cap return jump?
He messed up the instant break. Or he didn't get
Oh, yeah.
CRJ from the
Yeah, that's what I
Shyren.
was thinking. That's not a huge deal because you can still get a pretty quick break off of that. It loses like I think half a second to maybe a second, but
Yeah.
not the end of the world. And now going through flooded pipes, playing it very close to those fuzzies, but making it work. Oh, that's such a painfulness. No, what are you doing? Okay, jeez, David.
Almost a deep woods moment.
There's no reason to do that. There's no reason to roll cancel that far to the right. Thankfully not falling into deep woods. I do roll boost every run, you know, because I'm crazy.
Okay, sure.
Fair enough. Oh wait, is David? David went for it. He's probably not getting slow pipes now either.
To be fair, I respect it because like that I didn't lose any time doing it in this. You know, like you're still gonna make
it's
the
losing time.
original cycle. Are you
Yeah, no,
sure?
he's too slow.
Compared to
Yeah.
like maybe he
No,
messed
he's
up
way too
like
slow.
that.
Yeah.
Dang.
Dang, he didn't even collect the purples. I thought he was the purple man.
I want to check what that wooded was from Danny because that was
501.
actually crazy.
501.
501, wow.
That was a very clean wooded. All that sand practice really helping his wooded.
Yeah, for real.
But time for clout chasing.
See the hint art?
And not getting any coins in the Sphinx room. You could still see them, but no coins collected, so we'll need the hint art and getting it no problem. Very nicely done from Danny.
Yeah, same
Nice
with David.
free
If they miss the hint art, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's solid half a second of time loss in Metro Kingdom. But I knew that would miss. Oh no, I was like hoping it wouldn't, but I had a very strong feeling based on when he took damage that the timing for the backflip was going to get thrown off just mentally, and unfortunate. That's a 10-second time loss from Danny. You know, 511 wooded. It's okay. Would be okay too.
Oof.
No, David!
Oh, David! No!
Oh, that's an
not the
unfortunate
Cloud Comsop guy.
No, that worked? Wow. Okay, impressive.
Wait, what the what?
That was a very good awareness to be able to back that up so quickly. Yeah, it seemed like what happened with David there is it felt like a Joy-Con moment to me because I'm not familiar with Joy-Cons, but from what I use them for in All Moons, sometimes you can get accidental MCCT roll cancels instead of long jumps, and it seems like that's what happened right there. So, unfortunate time loss. But moving on to Lost, one of the most exciting kingdoms in the run. Danny starting off with a meme tree miss, but getting the backup pretty quickly. There's a lot of variations you can do at the starting movement in Lost, and it's some of the coolest movement, in my opinion, in the run, just because how you navigate meme tree and then the movement after meme tree. There's a lot of different optimizations you can go for. I recently learned the roll cancel bounce strat. Oh, but they both mess it up. He double jump. What? See,
Okay,
now that was a good backup. Wow,
go.
I'm impressed. I've never seen that. That's so good. I'm stealing that if I mess that up. Very good backup.
Yo, triple jump butterfly. That's actually crazy.
That is a relic of the past. That's crazy. Very nice movement from both of these guys. This should land on the platform, but David's got to be careful.
Oof, it's close.
Yeah, had to be very careful there.
Yeah,
taking.
that's the thing that sucks with the start of Lost is like if you mess it up, the cycle there is completely messed up, and sometimes you just can't do it like reasonably.
Yeah, for sure. Oh
Oh,
no. Oh
oof.
no, no reverse Trabubu. Yeah, it needs to take damage. That's a lot of time loss, unfortunately.
Mhm.
Yeah, David not having a great time this speed run. But we'll see if he can pick it up in late game. Now for cage triple. That's a good starting alignment. That should work. Yes, very nice.
Nice. Beautiful.
Night Metro. Really cool split aside from Wiggler. Like, the
Hmm.
movement at the beginning of this kingdom is some of my favorite as well as Lost. But then when you get to Wiggler, it's an RNG dependent boss. It's overall not a great time.
Yeah, no, it definitely sucks.
But right here you see some really fast, impressive movement that has a lot of room for optimization as well. Getting the sand effect roll boost off the edge there to save a little bit of time. Unfortunately missing the roll boosts. Nice spin through roll cancel that I'm not convinced saves time, but does. Oh, missing
Ooh,
Goomba Heck.
it's all right. No big deal.
City Hall cycle skip, as some call it. I don't know if I've heard a single other person call it that.
I've never heard anyone else call it that.
Yeah. It's an accurate name, it's not a good name.
Yeah.
Looks like Danny's been getting a lot of chaos dives. Pressing the dive input, but then getting either delayed while I press or accidentally pressing Y a little bit too slow to actually get the dive input out. So, not losing too much time thus far, but can be a little bit of a mess up in some areas. So, we'll see if that gets sorted out. Yeah, David getting a little bit of a weird angle on that roll cancel jump. Playing it safe with a long jump rather than roll boosting further. And getting the cycle skip. Very nicely done.
Nice. Yeah, I that's one of the things I need to add is Goomba Heck, you know, because like
Oh,
if you do it
you
like
don't do
that, it
that?
saves a lot of time.
Nah, you gotta add that. It's really, really easy with the spin throw roll cancel because the timing works out for you. Basically, when you do a spin throw roll cancel
Yeah.
triple jump at the start of the room, you can just mash Y in the air and throw Cappy when it comes back to you from the spin throw roll cancel. And
Yeah.
then
Oh,
it'll
okay.
line up the timing really nicely.
I like. Okay, interesting. Yeah. I haven't like really looked at Night Metro much yet. I have to check that out.
Yeah, for sure. It's a good strat. I don't
Mhm.
see a lot of people do it with the spin throw roll cancel. I was gonna comment on David, but I got kind of distracted by watching both screens. Didn't even comment on the Wiggler from Danny. It looked pretty solid.
Yeah.
Let's see if my reverse people's room looks like I have a 107 again. Yes, Danny. I want to see the 107 level reverse people. For those who don't know, Danny went for reverse people's room in the last any percent race that he was in, and it just looked like he was just moving all over the place. So hopefully he's cleaned it up a little bit for this time. The evolution of the speedrunner, learning from the mistakes. Very nice backup wiggler for David, getting a really nice pattern. Pretty solid Night Metro overall, it seemed like, besides
Yeah, for
bonking
sure.
after Girder Sandwich. But nice scoot clip from Danny. Oh man, that making that work. Surprised. Nice. I'm so impressed whenever anybody's able to completely turn their camera right there before after the spin pound. I struggle so much to completely turn it. It's always kind of a YOLO whether or not I'll be able to home in on the pylon for that fling. I just lack the skill to do that. So very good stuff from Danny, able to home in on the pylon and get a really nice fling over to the bench friends. Mood.
Yeah, Dave Metro was probably one of my worst kingdoms in runs. It's just like kind of hard to do anything because like a lot of the movements like really precise. It doesn't lose much time. It's just so many easy ways to lose time.
I feel like I'm one of the very rare people who has Daymetra as definitely their best kingdom.
Yeah.
Like it's 100% my, maybe not my favorite one. I do I kind of like it, which is a very, very hot take, but I kind of like the movement, and I have a gold that's way better than my current sub. So
yeah. I have a 410 that I got like yesterday, and it was crazy. Like my Daymetra is definitely my best gold right now.
Yeah, I got a 407 back when I was grinding for for lower 59, just in runs too, because I don't take golds for my L's, so it was crazy.
That's crazy.
I have a 508.99 moon gold and a 407 Daymetra gold, and my 5803 some of best. It's not ideal. Very nice roll cancel triple from Danny. Making that movement look easy peasy, because it is. No, it's not. I didn't add that triple jump for a long while, actually. I was just...
I think it's like 101.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, I was doing the spin pound roll single jump for a long time.
Oh, yeah. That's the easy strat to do. It's really not that... It doesn't even lose that much, honestly.
It doesn't.
Triple.
But triple definitely does save time and looks a lot cooler, so...
Yeah.
We've been discussing the swag strats a lot, and prioritizing those is definitely the way to go in this speedrun.
For sure.
Speaking of swag strats, David not killing the bullet bill.
Let's
I'd
go.
love to see it. Kind of a
How do
rare
you
time
even do that?
I don't think
genuinely
anybody
don't.
knows. Okay, it looked like you had maybe a
awesome.
10. It looked like you maybe had a 103 that time. That's not working. You didn't land on the trash can. Okay, back to 107 level. No, don't miss the moon. Okay.
Yep. No,
That was a funny one.
he just had to be sure it wasn't working, you know? Like he knew he missed the trash can. He just had to be sure it wasn't gonna work.
Danny, that looks like a 109. The end movement. Oh my gosh. Danny continuing the trend of having people's rooms 10 minutes slower than his PB. Oh my gosh. The people's room is actually a pretty hard sub area to get into just because of all the people. You can get kind of pushed around, and it's weird to navigate the pole section, but... Oh, David, is he gonna show him up? That could work. Nope, okay, yeah. Better attempt, but it was a kind of a long shot. That trick is very hard because you need to time the third jump after a cutscene, which is a little bit weird to do. In and of itself, getting the triple jump and getting up to this first moon is not the hardest thing in the world, but when you have to do it after pulling the lever and aligning it right out of the beginning of the cutscene, it's pretty difficult. So... definitely props to both of them for going for it, because it's a really tough strat and just speaks to the skill of the runners that they're willing to go for that in a race setting. Captain Toad. Okay. Only removing half of Captain Toad's shelter. I haven't commented on that in a while, but really the thing that's keeping Toad alive there is... yeah, that's always a really weird mistake to have happen.
I hate that part because like the slope sucks.
The slope is really weird, and if you don't get a good roll boost off of the snow to start that, it's just really weird to back up. We saw Danny, what happened there. He tried to do a dive vault to get a lot of speed to get up to the top of the lip, but he didn't actually get a dive vault. He just got too much airtime on the roll boost and just cap bounced off of Cappy, and then proceeded to get 2 first frame jumps on the ground and not get a cap bounce afterwards. So a lot of really annoying mistakes. Classic Super Mario Odyssey moment. Let's see if David has a little bit more luck. Not looking so. Okay, that's not gonna make it up. That is gonna make it up. I'm surprised.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Good awareness. Props off to him, literally. And Danny getting the insta capture on the Taifu. Nicely done.
Oh, Spiny Manip based.
I mean, it is so weird. I never know why it works and why it doesn't.
Yeah,
ABP,
sometimes
guess
it's
what, bro? Still no Guma vectors?
Yeah.
Dude, what's your snow gold? Oh, also,
I'm
coming
a
back,
30. It's bad.
like, wait, it's a 430?
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah. Yours or
No,
his?
I do. I have a 430.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay. No, that's fine. 430 is alright. For, what's your PB? 59?
I have a 5942. I just
Yeah.
PB'd yesterday.
Oh, nice, yeah. Congrats, I didn't realize that. Oh, David, the spin throw. David's been doing a lot of swag spin throws when grabbing moons, and unfortunately that one actually lost time because it bonked the spiny into him when he was doing roll boosts. That is unfortunate. You have a 428.8, and that's good for mid 58. I somehow don't believe that to be the case. But, you know, it's good enough, clearly, because you do have a mid 58. But, yeah. I did not expect Snow to be a split that I golded, like, coming back, because I have the 508 Moon, and then 406 Bunnies, which can go down a lot, and then, of course, I get, like, a 427. So, it was confusing. Your PB has a 438. What happened?
Bruh. I feel like I never lose more than like 6 seconds in snow, but it's always like I always lose 6 seconds. You know, like you always lose the same amount of time, no matter
It's a
how good you
consistency.
play.
Oh, set up the snow drone.
Yeah.
There was so little
Nice.
vectoring in that, but very easily working. It's an interesting trick.
Another base down throw from David as well. Down throw roll cancel on ice.
Do you use Joy-Cons?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I was wondering why you were giving so much props to the Joy-Con user, and that would explain it.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with them, but I would not opt to use them personally. I would. It would be pretty funny though, I think, to get like a good group of runners and then do a race where we all switch controllers, like the Procon users use Joy-Cons and then the Joy-Con users use Procons. That would be pretty fun. I feel like Joy-Con users would definitely have an advantage, but I think it would be a fun idea.
Yeah.
Then all the All Moons runners would have an advantage too because they just switch sometimes. You fell down after snowed. I remember that actually. That sucks. I'm sorry.
That's rough time loss.
Optimized gold, by the way. I mean, optimized PB, by the way. But now Seaside Kingdom, the worst kingdom in the game. Terrible kingdom. Awful aesthetic.
I mean, there's worse kingdoms.
There is? What? Name one.
Luncheon is worse.
No shot. What? You're saying
think-
Luncheon is
I mean-
worse than Seaside? Okay, I'm talking as a whole, not just
Yeah.
any percent. Any percent, Seaside
yeah,
is
no, still.
one of the better iterations of Seaside. But
No,
still not
I
good.
still think it is.
As a whole, the Kingdom
like-
Luncheon is worse than the Seaside Kingdom. I would put it bottom
think
one
so.
kingdom in the game, genuinely.
Jeez. I mean, Seaside's so much. It's like people say Seaside's good and darker.
Whoa,
that might not work,
what?
too.
What? No, what? No shot. There's no world. Seaside 1's okay, but it's not good, and then Seaside 2 is awful. Everybody complains about it being super boring and having a really jank 2D section.
Really?
No. Yes.
Dylan said it's his favorite kingdom in post game.
Who?
Dylan.
Dylan? What?
Yeah.
Well, I need to discuss this with him. Seaside is not good, and I have written literal paragraphs about this, complaining in the past in the SMO task server. So, I will not rant further, but I do think it's worth noting that I completely glossed over Danny getting a clean fish in dips. Unfortunately, not getting the secret shortcut moon. Let's see if that should work from David as well. Very nice. Taking his time getting the out of bounds moon. Let's see if he has a little bit of a cleaner way of grabbing. It's a shortcut. There we go. Very nice. Good alignment underwater. And there we go. But yeah, Seaside is just a lot of line optimization with the cheap, making sure you're going as straight as possible, getting a good number of the fish boosts that you see them doing, just like spinning around by pressing both Y and B at the same time. And then making sure you activate all of the ground pound spots, chests, etc. as quickly as possible. It's just really line dependent, which isn't super fun in my opinion, but then that's honestly not the main thing that makes the kingdom super dry. Ha 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 ha. It's not dry, but anyway. But
I'm laughing
it's
hard right now.
I was laughing really hard at my own unintentional joke.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's actually funny. Seaside is one of the driest kingdoms when it has the most water.
Anyway, we have Luncheon Kingdom.
A much
I'm a little
more
scared.
interesting kingdom. Much more
Yeah.
interesting and much more fun. Lots of cool movement. First OK split
Disagree
him
on-
run. Yeah, that looked like a solid Seaside, David. Nice job.
Let's
But yeah,
go.
luncheon.
RCB.
Lots of different modes of getting around. No spiritless. I'm so
Wow,
disappointed,
interesting.
Danny. I'm honestly really disappointed right now. Like, you're gonna have to make this up to me with something you do in the split. I don't know what it is, but I am incredibly disappointed with you, and I will be asking you about this in the interview.
Okay. I mean, this
Hey,
is a way for
I'd
Danny
like to
catch up.
win, but I get that. I get that. You could get a 640 luncheon with Spewart. Huh, okay. Let's see what David does. Unfortunately, missing Salt Triple. Not a great start, but getting the bag up first try. Oh no! Diving too quickly. I will get a 6-0X, no doubt. All right. Hold him to it. If he gets a sub 6 or anything slower than a 610, he's out of here. Let's see. I don't know what David chooses to do. Oh my gosh, this is so awful. It's not even the difficult part of luncheon yet.
Yeah.
So you better not go for forkless here. Oh my gosh. So he's doing the hardest part of spiritless. He's doing the hardest part of spiritless, but not doing spiritless. Thankfully, we got at least one runner having some guts. David going for the spiritless. Pretty nice time save at any percent, doing a much more difficult route. Lots of impressive tricks. We just saw the first one going all the way around the spirit trigger over to the first moon. All right, good backup from David. But yeah, you essentially the main reason that spiritless is a lot slower than getting spirit is you don't have access to the final multi-moon up by Cookatiel. So you have to get 3 extra moons as well as some moons in the story progression that are not available because those moons are not available when you haven't completed the spirit fight. So you get a lot of more moons going around the kingdom, which gives rise to a lot of more interesting movement, but a lot more difficult movement because Luncheon has a lot of lava and to navigate. So we'll see how well David can manage and see if Danny can just pull down the fort. Also, wait, I just realized 6-0X is really good for
Yeah.
for no spirit.
I mean, he's on pace for it so far. This is a very, very. I don't see any
It is.
really big mistakes from Danny.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see, but oh, not even doing the Shirane bounce. It definitely saves time, trust me. It doesn't save time. Alright, now going over to Cheese. Very
Wait,
nice cap.
is it faster to do that than just like capture it on the question block?
I've seen everybody do it. I tried it last time, and I'm just gonna stick to the way where you just spin throw and capture it like that. But I don't really know. Is that making it? Oh, that barely made it.
Nice.
That's the
Oh,
fastest way of
very
capturing the
clean.
Pambro? Okay. Well, maybe I'll try it more.
Oh, interesting. All right. I guess I have
Yeah,
time
but-
save.
Oh, David going for
Okay,
some
well-
fancy turret movement.
Oh.
That is very risky, but making it work.
Alright.
Very impressive.
I like it.
Very... See, this is what I mean. It's just so much cooler than normal Spirit. Oh, and so smart. That is such a smart way of getting rid of that bead. And that bead can really screw up any movement with Cappy you want to do after grabbing this last moon. You need to get into the shop and then typically you want to do an up throw roll cancel or something. Or just a normal roll boost. And
Jeez. All right.
and having that bean there can eat some inputs. So very nicely done in getting out of the way with that spin throw. According to Stravos, gotcha. All right, well, let's see. Was this a 6-0x luncheon from DannyGeffen? Honestly, it might have
I think
been.
it was.
I will.
was really
I
clean.
still will not say it was a good decision because Spiritless is much cooler, and as we know, that is the most important thing when you're speedrunning. So,
Yep.
at least maybe somewhat justified by going kind of fast. But invisible block jump.
Oh, spinless with the
605?
spin. Well, spinless with the spin throw.
That was a 605. Wow, Spirit is really easy. I didn't realize that.
Wait, actually? Oh my
that,
god.
that is that's goofy. I don't know why was that a 605. There was nothing special in that. Okay, maybe I should do Spirit
You
full
want my
again.
spiritless gold.
My Spiritless Gold is only a 603, but the reason I started doing it is because I had a 620 luncheon at the time, so I'm like, I might as well just start faster, faster route.
Wait, what? How?
I had a 620 luncheon with a 100.
What? Okay, sure.
I don't know. It was an issue. I don't know. I also don't know why I added Spiritless at whatever I did at 100. But... Oh, David going for the fast strat here. Very nice. Love to see it. My previous no Spiritless Gold was a 6065. Nice. Yeah, that was a solid one. But just imagine, you could have gone like a 557 if you did Spiritless. But time for Ruin. Alright, well, in the meantime, we got this auto-scroller fight working. It's pretty impressive. You can enjoy some of the intense music. But in the meantime, we got to shout out the restreamer. We got Saren in the restream booth with us. Thank you so much, Saren, for organizing this tournament and for restreaming. Thank you. Shout outs to the runners, of course. Shout outs to Cool Cat Gang in general. And then also, if you want to support these runners and this tournament, there is a link in chat that you can use to contribute to the prize pool. Make it so these runners have a little bit to play for. Incentive to do well. So be sure to help contribute to that if you can and are interested. But yeah. Looks like Danny's on the last phase of the Ruin boss. There is a decent amount of optimization that comes in the way you can grab these swords on the head of the dragon. Danny going a little bit slow, actually. Typically, you want to set it up so that you triple throw the farthest sword from you. You want to be able to triple throw the farthest sword from you, like David just did, and then you also want to be as close as possible to the swords when you cap throw them, because that just decreases the amount of time that Cappy is in the air. Cappy is fastest when coming back to you or when doing a triple throw. So those are the very slight optimizations you can do to speed up this fight, but overall you're going to be getting a pretty consistent time in this split overall. I have a 314.8. I have a 314.6, but that's like all my being awful at mashing. 317. What?
How?
Oh, no.
Wait, what?
He had a really bad
Okay,
third phase.
sure.
This is a really bad
Oh,
third
okay, I
phase.
wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Oh man. Me when I lose 2.5 seconds to gold and ruined.
I have a 315, which is like a mid 314 on digital, so I'm the same boat.
Yeah. I don't think I've technically beaten my physical gold. Like I have, but not with the load adjustment.
Yeah.
It's that and Moon that are my really like confusing golds to me. Because like I don't know why I still have that 508.99 because like I should have at least gotten like a 508 with the 1.8 time save. It comes from
Yeah.
but I guess not. Danny doing some pretty swag movement to get up to this first pylon, unfortunately missing the spin throw. But otherwise pretty nicely done. Is this pace is this?
Probably like mid to low 59 if I had to guess.
That's what I was
DPT
thinking.
is 5914.
Yeah, that's
5914 DPT.
That's crazy because he
crazy.
had a pretty sloppy sand. But I guess the rest of the run's been pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very, very good run for Danny so far. Thanks to that bonk. Yeah, it's whatever.
It's like
You should be happy that
11
you've kept this.
behind.
You should be happy with this run considering your sand at the very beginning and not doing DSS, okay? And you got a 1003x earlier, alright, bro? Like, no complaining. Danny really selling himself short in this pre-race interview, but you do what you gotta do. Going for new shards.
Not really new anymore. Oh, it's kind of cringe name, honestly.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate. Birdless is dumb.
Yeah, I recently tried to add it, but I was not able to figure out how to how to do the spin pound, which is kind of sad.
Yeah,
The
it's
spin pound's really
super
weird. Because I always use a weird setup for birdless where I do a jump before getting the bird to poke at me.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was a very far off to the side angle that David just went for. But no falling off the edge, very good. Now David going for his own new shards, very nice. Skipping the spin pound, saving a little bit of time. Oh, down throw strats. Now I'm hyping up the down throws. And also going to be going for birdless. Let's see this. Very nice. Awesome birdless. That was really good. Meanwhile, on the other side, Danny getting Sarbomba, but for some reason opting to do Harriet first. Can't say I understand why. Also, setting up for... Oh, that worked. I honestly can't talk about Furriet anymore. I thought it wouldn't work, and I've been missing it so much in runs. Oh, okay. I'll just steal that setup. The way I actually originally added Furriet was just YOLOing it based on what I saw other people do with their visual cues, and it worked. So... my finally not understanding how it works kind of makes some sense. Oh, okay. Danny having a very good backup for Topper. BP still cursing my Topper a little bit. No, that's not my fault. I did nothing wrong. Most certainly not. But looks like David also getting Sarbomba with a little bit of a different setup. I was a little bit scared there too that it wouldn't work because the bomb was so close to the other bomb, but no troubles. A very nice down throw to clean up the rest of that fight. Now David going for Furriet. Angle looked exactly the same as Danny's, so I'm guessing I'm just aligning myself with the wrong edge of the crate. So for anybody trying to learn Furriet in the chat, aim at the left corner of the crate that's visible, and then you should get it every time. Oh? What is this? We've got some pipeless action from Danny. Very nice. Does it save time when you don't do the vault? I mean, I would assume it does since you did it, but that's crazy. I didn't know. That was worth it. But either way, pipeless, pretty new implementation. Saves a good chunk of time over taking the pipe and dealing with a long animation to see the pipe come out of the ground and whatnot. But up next, we got a boss fight, another one. We got Mecha Brutal, one of the most notorious fights in the game. Wait, I just realized, if you weren't going to do Spiritless, why did you get the Cloud Pin art? You know what? Never mind. But having a good climb, getting up, spin pounding the Rango bubble, and now going to set up to immediately spin pound the Topper bubble. Topper acquired. Very nicely done from Danny. And now it's time to finish off the rest of the fight. In this big rainbow romp phase, it's kind of annoying to make sure that you stay on the mech, but it's pretty consistent just to crouch. You can randomly get thrown off if you're not crouching, so kind of scary. And like in categories like All Moons and 100% where you need to grind cap throws on the top. Is that working? Okay, that's working. You just aim a little bit to the left. Smart. Normally I see people get thrown off a little bit more to the left on that last hit phase, but making it work, that's a little bit of a new target acquired strat, but very nice. Very nice.
Mm.
Now we got David entering mech himself. Very clean Rango hits. Looks like he's also set up for a good Topper acquired. Not going for a Topper acquired, even though he had a really good setup for this. It looks like he delayed his cap throw a lot for some reason. Good decision making, Daniel. No chaos. You always need to do Spiritless. It's like it's required. If
if you're able to get a 605, that's pretty good, you know?
That's working. Okay, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I can beat your 5940, Chaos. Oh man, Chaos, you better get on this. You can't let Danny have a better any single run than you. Me too. Well, Danny can beat the 5940, but he does have to get better than a 515 moon. That's pretty difficult, I would say.
I don't know. It's pretty impossible, honestly. Never done before.
No, I don't know. That seems pretty far-fetched. He might need 2DSS. Yeah. I think 2DSS might get him to like a 514.
Yeah.
Let's see. Gotta have some clean outside moon vectors first. That seems like very weird first 4 rolls. It seemed like he delayed those a lot. I wonder if that was intentional. It looked intentional, but I've never seen that done. But getting a pretty wide vector and not a very good angle, so maybe should have reconsidered that decision.
Yep.
Sorry. That was okay. Anyway, getting the rocket flowers. Now gonna go in as straight of a line as possible over to the Sphinx. Not mess around with any jumping action.
Yeah, okay, dive and pound.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna mention that, but the spin pound was really quick. If your spin pound is fast after diving, I will accept that you do a dive, but otherwise you should just be buffering a spin pound out of the jump.
Yeah.
But it looks like around 122 chapel exit entry. Shoutouts to those moon vectors. And now let's see if David can show him how it's done a little bit. The angle's better, but the first few vectors were not very good.
Yeah. 3-roll too, honestly, kind of bad. Not gonna lie.
Oh, we did 3-roll?
Yeah.
That would explain why the first 2 vectors were pretty bad. I got like a 119.9, not on my side. I don't know about that one, but and it could have been like a 118 from that. Those first few moon vectors could have used a little bit of work, but the rest was good. The spin bound on the Sphinx was really fast. It can move a lot.
Ooh, that was a kind of a weird one wall jump, but David was able to get it easy.
Yeah, no, well, he did miss the first. He did miss first try because he was a little too close to the wall when he threw Cappy. But
Yeah.
But now, going for the Bowser fight, I actually don't know if manipulating which pad he jumps to after the fire breathing phase is fast, but I've seen a lot of runners do it, so I might try starting to do that. Because I get pretty good chapters, and I know my thing's bad. I despise this kingdom. It's a really annoying one to practice because I feel as though the skills in Moon do not really translate very well to any other part of the game because you have Moon gravity and then not much actual movement. And then the escape section is literally isolated only to this part of the run, although it is present in every main board category. So I should probably put some time into practicing, but it's just not my favorite split. And
Actually, you know what? I think Moon's worse than Seaside. I'd say so.
There's a strong argument, but I would still say Seaside is worse.
Okay, well.
But now we got Danny entering the 2D section. I don't know if he get a 515 with this. It's gonna be a tall order. Oh, getting 2D skip, that might save him the time. So this is gonna be tough. This has only been a really good Moon so far. He needs to be an extremely good Moon to get a 515. They are gaming. Danny is actually gaming pretty hard. He's been having a pretty solid run after the sand. Dang, David's smacking Peach a little bit. Kind of rude. And then picking her up with Bowser, I guess. He is saving her. That's something. But now pillars. Solid first pillar from Danny.
Did that work?
Yeah, it did. I heard it.
Oh, okay.
Very nice second pillar, too.
Glitched. Didn't sound like
yeah,
it
maybe.
worked.
Maybe you're right. I thought it worked, but we'll see. We'll see.
No, I think it did, because the camera's not doing a weird thing it always does.
Yeah, wow, that was honestly a very good move from Danny.
Wow. All right.
I can't hate. That's very, very good run from Danny. Cleaning up very nicely, and then we got David not too far behind. Honestly, this is still a solid run for David. It's just Danny had a very, very clean showing.
Yeah.
Looking like a 59-33, at least on our end, for DannyGeffen.
GG's. Very good stuff.
Yeah, very nicely done. And looks like David's going to be finishing up shortly after with, if he gets a good pillars, a 59-3x maybe? Sorry, a 1003x? We'll see. Yeah, GG's to Danny. That's a really clean first pillar from David. No sweat at all there.
Wow.
But
right.
not jumping for some reason.
59-29 actually. Wow.
59-29. Very, very nicely done from Danny.
Yeah, that's very solid.
Very solid run. And David going to be finishing off this last pillar. Going over to the final moon rock. Having this nice upward camera angle. I like this one. It's a lot more cinematic than having it turned down. But there we go. Congratulations to both of the runners. Pretty close race overall.
Yeah, minute. Not bad. GG's to both of you guys. We'll see Danny in here for an interview probably. See how he feels about the race.
But yeah. GG's. Looks like Danny will be moving on to race. Who is it? VGR? Speed and losers, and then VGR and Grants.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that'll be two good races. Like Speed versus Danny's gonna go hard, and then the winner of that versus VGR is also gonna be really nice. So stay tuned to the Mario Odyssey Any Percent League. But looks like we're going to get Danny in for an interview shortly. Unfortunately, I don't. Oh, but here we are. Welcome in, Danny. Congratulations. That was a solid run.
was a solid run after the cloud, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'll be closer to my mic. Yeah, I know, like, it was pretty solid for, like, the second half, I guess. The first half was somewhat bad because I was, like, 28 behind my best sand exit, and I lost 10 in cloud, and
Yeah.
10 in lost. So,
So they're right there. That's 58.
yeah, I mean, if you would just get my best sand exit alone, it would be a 58 almost.
Yeah, and then 10 in cloud, and then not even if you're just 8 off your best sand exit, and then you don't lose the 10 in cloud, that's 58. So that's
Yeah,
very realistic. So
that's true.
very nice run. What was the second half overall, like time wise?
I got a 29. That was a 29.50.
Nice, dang.
Yeah,
I need to
that's
get
my
one of
second
those.
best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've yet to get a sub 30.
Yeah. My PV had a 29.43. So,
Dang, that's really good.
well, it had 10 in snow, but yeah, it was alright.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess the main thing to ask, sand. I think that the main thing that happened was in town. Am I right, or did I miss something else?
Well, town was whatever, almost like 3 seconds, but I
Oh, okay,
missed platform clip cycle. That was like 8th.
that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was.
because I just ran off instead of ledge grabbing.
Yeah, that's a weird. I feel like it's easier when you have more speed running, but then you can just look more like an idiot when you
Yeah,
just go careening off the edge and don't grab the ledge.
yeah, that's what I did. So yeah, that was
Yeah.
not great.
Yeah, other than that, I already asked you about the spirit list, but I was surprised it was a 605 because it was a good. You didn't make any major mistakes, obviously, but I didn't think that. I thought you needed to do something more special, like
No,
faster time saves to get
like
time that fast. So I can
Strav
look into that myself.
Strav helped me a lot with like non-spiritless route before I added spiritless, so I got like pretty good at that. And like before I had a sub hour, I had like 606 or 607 or something. So yeah, I mean, I think it is
Hmm.
like 605 makes sense with now I have a mid 58. Although
Yeah,
I messed up my ending a bit, so it could definitely have been a 604 if I didn't fuck up there. Or yeah,
yeah. What's your spiritless gold?
556.
Nice, not bad, not bad.
Yep.
Yeah, so solid. What 8 seconds of time saves, 9 seconds of time save from
Yeah.
spiritless.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Well, looks like that'll about do it for this race. Anything you have any more questions, Salmon?
Nope. I think good race, good job, both runners. Unfortunately, David is out, but hey, if I still see him in the Pro League soon, which is coming up, make sure to check that out once it starts.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
unfortunate reality of the losers bracket. It's your last shot. Yeah. Oh, you excited to race speed? I suppose that should be our last question.
Yeah, I think if I keep playing a bit now, that'll be a good race. I don't know how
Yeah,
much
for sure.
speed he's been playing, because usually when he streams or plays, I'm asleep, so I have no clue what he's been up to at all.
He's been
Mhm.
doing ILs.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
He's
Then
always
maybe
doing RLs.
I might have a consistency advantage over him then,
Hmm.
but
Yeah,
not speed probably,
probably.
because we're pretty much at the same level, I think.
Hmm. Yeah, it'll be interesting for sure.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Well, stay tuned for that. Thank you everybody for watching, and stay tuned for more action on the Cool Cat Gang Speedrun channel.
Hmm.